sure that. Now, I'm going to put the large one in the back. And then all you're going to do is feed that right in there like that. And it should stay without having to have glue, but you can put glue if you want, okay? And then I'm going to wait until I put my other embellishments to place the next star. I also have a decorated, these are plastic snowflakes that you can get at Hobby Lobby. You get like, let's see how many is in a pack, 36 in a pack, and you get them at Hobby Lobby for $8.99, which is like 50% off of these. And I thought that would be pretty some way, somehow set up in here, because I wanted to hold this vintage photo that I have here of a little girl dressed up for Christmas. Now I want to dress up this photo, and I'm going to do some glue, and I'm just going to use my and I'm going to use a touch of Donna Salazar's Fairy Dust. Like you're, you know, coloring with a marker with your glue. Just kind of do that, and then you can do the same thing like this. And see, I'm kind of going in long lines because this is a feathery scarf she has around her neck, so I'm just kind of drawing lines like that. And there we go. And now what I want to do is undo the top here and sprinkle. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. Now that is truly, truly decorated up, and I'm going to show you how you can further I love fairy dust. It's one of my favorite glitters. Alright, so to make this a little more sturdier, I am going to put it on a piece of chipboard, and I'm just going to use a piece of basil board here, and I'm going to use my Xyron Mega Runner, and I'm just going to run some adhesive on the board. I can't do it on the back of that because it's still wet, so I'm just going to do it here. Make sure you get enough on there. Oop. Now I need to do a little bit more here. There we go. But first, hold on. Hold the phone. Let me trim up. I'm going to clean up this edge a little bit better. Like that. Just doing the last minute details here. My phone needs to be attached to my charger. Okay, one more. It's supposed to get cold here in Tennessee, and it just puts me in the Christmas decorating mood. I love it. Okay, just kind of press around there like so. And then you can take your Tim Holt sturdy scissors because basil board is very thick, but his scissors cuts right through it. Okay. It can be a little hard to cut, but it's manageable. But I love it because I use it for all of my three-dimensional building foundations. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take my Prima sander here, because and I just thought of a great idea. When you're in the middle of crafting, it's one thing we crafters do a lot. We change our minds tremendously all the time. We change our minds. So, with that said, I have a great idea to help enhance this photo. So just give me a minute. Hey, I'm back. Look at this. This is a Prima frame, resin frame, one of their large ones, and it'll look perfect. So okay. Give it a firm press. Isn't that beautiful? I'll just trim off if it's gotten too long. There we go. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to pull some of these apart, and you're going to set that beautiful photo in there. I'm going to use the star. So what I'm going to do is separate some of these paper and set that right in there. And all you're going to do is you're going to hot glue it. Put generous amount of hot glue, lots, and then set it right in there like that. And it would be good if you just held it like this. Okay. And then to help hold this, I'm going to put going to take a piece of this board, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my star out. I'm going to pull away some of my little things, and then I'm going to put some hot glue right down there. Then I'm going to set this piece here, and then I'm going to glue hot glue ball. Then I'm going to glue this and there we go. Now it's real sturdy. And then you can put back your little spriggles, and you don't have to use paper. You can use actual whatever it is you want to use. Like you can take it and pin it and put it wherever you want it to pin, because I have this little tree and I made a little banner on it and it says holidays, and inside the tree are just flat back pearls. So I am going to nest that right in there like that, and I'm going to glue it. Make sure it's glued in there rather tightly. Then I'm going to wrap a couple more kind of twist them around like that, have them come down, give them a little twist. Now I was thinking, oh yeah, look at that. You can glue this snowflake onto the back, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to determine, yeah. So I'm just going to glue it kind of like in a triangle here. There you go. Now I'm going to turn it around so I can press. Now this is meant to set and be seen from the front side, of course, but you can cover that part with lace or other things that you're wanting to cover it with. Now I want to put my stars back in. So I think it still needs beautiful stars, because nothing says Christmas like some beautiful stars. So we'll put one, we'll put it in a new area. And just remember, take your hole punch, press it in there. And it might not hurt to add a little hot glue at the end, just so that when you store it, it stays in there. And see, now you can twist and turn it like that, and then you can put the other star right in there. And I'm just going to puncture another hole right there. And, well, where did I punch that hole at? Now I'm going to glue this tree a little bit better. There we go. Too cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. You can see there. Okay, and you can pull out some bling if you want and put it in there, or you can go all sorts of Christmas and pull out like little pieces of Christmas ornaments that you have. Like here's some Shabby Chic pink Christmas balls. I think are darling. I think I'm going to put a couple of those in there. Then you have a piece of pine cone you can put in there if you wanted to. I think I'm just going to put a few of those. But I do have a bird that I purchased. Very shabby chic bird. Ooh. I love this bird. I don't know, it might be too much. Yeah, less is more, less is more. So I'm just going to glue, kind of curl these down some more. Curl these up. Push them down in there like that. I'm going to glue that one down in there so it'll stay in place. Okay. And then I'm going to set those right there. Isn't that cute? Okay. Now, on the front, of course, we cannot be without decorating it. And the laces that I'm going to use for the front are from Creating with Details. And I'm going to be using this lace. And I love this particular type of lace. It's because it lends you to, well, what did I already cut it out? It lends you to have a double flower. Well, I guess I'll just have to cut some more. So your decision, which is so hard, is how many petals that you want your flower. For a large flower on the front of this, you would want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would say 8. And I want to thank Fiona Jennings for teaching me how to make shabby chic flowers. Okay. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to fold this in half, and you're going to do a running stitch all the way down the tooled end here. So you are going to do a lock stitch. I like to do a couple of stitches like this, like so. All right, and then just make sure And then you're just going to go in and out like this with your needle. And try if you can, and if your lace allows it, which this one does, it allows you to grab some of that embroidery, and that locks your stitches in a lot better. Okay, so you're going to do this and just keep running it like that. Okay, going to pull. And like that. I'm going to keep going. It is dropping off cold outside. The wind is blowing and it's raining and the leaves are just falling and dancing across the yard. So pretty. All right, now you're going to pull it taut like this, and you're going to do again a lock stitch. Okay, and then you're going to grab your lock sides together. Make sure your your thread is right here, and you're going to grab all 4 layers because we doubled it up, and you're just going to do a running whip stitch down the middle. Now you can hot glue it, but for like 4 layers like this, I had much rather hand sew it because it just, it just has a cleaner edge on it. And with tulle and hot glue, it tulle and hot glue just don't work well together. You have to be very careful when doing it because you can get that hot glue all up in there and you've got a big old mess. So as you see, I'm doing a whip stitch. Simple as that. Then here at the end, I'm going to remember before you pull it completely through, take your needle, put it through the loop, and pull, and it's locked. And you're done. And look at that. And then now you can pull it apart a little bit like that. And you have a beautiful double layered flower ready for decoration. And it'll look gorgeous right there. It's big enough, and it's big enough statement that it will look amazing. And in fact, if you wanted to, you can make these and take one of these snowflakes and put it there. But since I have a snowflake here, I'm not going to do that. But that is an option that you can do. So Okay, now I'm going to decorate this up just a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is create just a little bitty tag like this. Then I'm going to ink it up on all sides. Alright, this is the Prima Ink Rusty Bucket. That's what I've been using through this whole project. And on there, using the same marker, I'm going to put wish list. And so I'm going to do it like this. Like that. Then I'm going to take the silver Uniball pen. I love my Uniball pens. They're awesome. Then do it like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it right there. Okay. I'm going to glue it onto there. And for an added, just an added touch of decoration, I'm going to put 2 pine cones right there. I'm going to snip off that end. So these are real tiny pine cones. Tiny ones. Then we're just going to put one there like that, and put the other one like this. There we go. Oh, that looks awesome. Like that. See? Cute, cute. Okay. Least resistance, if you want to call it that, or the last added touch. I got some of these razzle flakes. They're just like mica. Well, they're not, you know, just little bitty razzle flakes. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to take a paintbrush and some glossy accents. Let me get my, that's one thing I hate about glossy accents. You are constantly having to clean out. Okay. I'm going to squirt some onto here. Let me put that back in there in case I need to use more. Now on these rolled pieces of paper that I have in here, I'm just going to take a little sprinkle of the mica flakes, and I'm just going to sprinkle them in there, and the ones that don't stay I will brush off. This just gives it a little more sparkle factor, which is what shabby chic is all about. You know, you want to kind of give it some of that sparkle factor. Put a little bit there, a little bit there, and then you can sprinkle. I'm just going to put a little bit back there. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to stick. Okay, then back here you can do the same. You can do some on the front of here and just really go to town with it here on the back, just to give it some sparkle. Might put some right there, put some in there, like that. Okay. Put some right there. I love making Christmas decorations. I really do. We'll put some right there. Put some. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is just put some glue on here and just use my paintbrush and just paint it on here. Just paint it on there like that. Now, like that. Turn it around. We'll put some right there. Put some right there. Okay, then I'm going to put some right there. Okay, this is the last little sparkle bunch. All right, now what you can do is just shake it a little bit. Everything's glued in there, so it's not going to go anywhere. And then you can see where the sparkle is. As you can see there. And then you can take a brush. Where's my favorite brush? Well, I'll just use this one for right now. Then you can take it, kind of brush it off a little bit, get it out of there. And there you have it, ladies. A beautiful shabby chic altered can Christmas decoration. I think it turned out absolutely stunning, and I'm so happy about it. And it's very shabby chic. Be sure to follow the links below and order the laces like this one to make a beautiful flower. Order your bling and everything from Creating with Details. Um, over on the Craft Star. If you have any questions about any of the products that I've used in this, please leave a comment in the section below. Also, I invite you to like my fan page, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and please share my videos with your crafty friends if you feel that they would love to learn crafty projects from me. I really would appreciate it, and I love to meet new people. And again, I hope this type of project entices you and inspires you more like it to try new and different things and scrap outside your box. So until next time, next crafty project, for I have a lot coming to you all. I will see you then. Oh, and be sure to stay for photos. Bye bye.